players. Today I thought we'd do a little bit of a different video. So today I'm actually going to show you how to edit with PowerDirector. Now, if some of you have been for a really long time, I'm talking about before I even started talking in videos, I used to edit my videos with InShot, and let me explain to you something. InShot is a terrible editor. Don't ever use it. But I tried. What actually ended up happening was I was so fed up with how InShot made my videos look and the crappy quality, and how it was annoying that you couldn't get 16:9 footage for videos, at least YouTube videos, that I finally just said screw it, and I went and got PowerDirector. Well, let's just say the first time I downloaded PowerDirector, it looked intimidating and hard, and it looked like a professional editor from a PC. So I gave up. I gave up and deleted the app the first time. But no, later on, I came back again, and I said, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to sit here, and I'm going to learn how to edit using PowerDirector. So I thought I'd teach you all, for anyone too scared to make the switch from things like, from at least in my opinion, garbage editors like InShot and others, to PowerDirector, which in my opinion is the best free editor you can get on the Google Play Store. So I'm not talking about editors that come with your phone, because if Samsung phones come with their own specific editors and things like that. No, this is the best free emulator, and it's 100% free on the Google Play Store. So basically, and the icon you're going to be looking for is right there. While I'm at it, I'll show you. We'll just go to the Google Play Store, and you're going to want to type in PowerDirector, and this is the one you want. This is, in my opinion, the best editor. So once you have it installed, just go ahead and download it. It even says best video maker. In my opinion, it is. So we're going to get straight into this. So to get started, you're going to start off by hitting new project, and you have previous projects. You can see my projects up here, and these are previous projects you worked on or ones you are working on. As you can see, I have a 15-minute video in there I'm working on, but no sneak peeks for that. So you can name the project whatever you really matter. You don't really need to name it for anything. So you'll see you have three options for the video aspect ratio: 16:9, 9:16, 1:1. So 16:9 is the one you're going to want to choose for YouTube. If you're making a YouTube video, 16:9, that means your viewers will be able to hold their phone sideways while watching your video, and it'll be a lot more comfortable. Now, if you're making something like an Instagram video, you're gonna go with 9:16, and if you're making something like a Twitter video, I'm pretty sure you go with 1:1. But this is for YouTube, so we're gonna go with 16:9. Okay, and you're gonna notice your phone turns sideways. So just give it a second, and there you go, your phone sideways. So now I know what you're thinking. This probably does look a little bit intimidating, and yes, it can be intimidating for those who just starting out, and if you don't do YouTube, this could be very helpful to you. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to take a little road rash clip I have, right? And here's where you would add stuff like your intro. And by the way, I am going to show the finished video by the end. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add my intro in here, and then you're going to want to move over it. You're going to add that, and then we're just going to, after we add this, you're just going to add my old outro, my outro. Now from here, as you can see your video here. You can see the intro, you can see the frames of what things will happen by. Now, don't let this fool you. Don't let this intimidating true editor look fool you. Actually, no, it's surprisingly simple, and I'm going to get into what you can do. Now, as you can see, if you go over to the music, this is where if you wanted to put pictures here, you could do that. So if you just wanted to make a simple video and talk over like a random picture, we're just going to pick out this for my whole thumbnail for a reason. And if you just wanted to sit here and talk over a picture of the whole video, you could do so. And there's an easy little handy trash can button right here. We're going to get into the main fundamentals of up here. So videos, pictures, music. Now in the music you have a few different options. You can have all the songs that you actually have downloaded on your phone, and that's how you get background music into your track like I do. But no, if you're like me and you don't like really recording your videos all at once, you have this beautiful option right here. And that beautiful option is voiceover. So what you want to do is you're going to want to put your marker to where you want to start voicing over at. So I would want to start voicing over here, and all you're gonna do is you're just gonna hit voiceover, and you can voice the video over. Now that's for people who don't like record their audio while recording, since I prefer to record my audio and the voiceover later on and throw music over top of it. You can do that. So the next section you're gonna have on here, besides the music video clips, you're gonna have your handy dandy overlay button. So here on overlay, you'll have 3 things you can do. So here's where you can add like text to your video, and we're gonna add some random text right here just to show you what it would be like to add the text. You're gonna have to edit like it says, and then you're gonna go up here and you're just gonna write something random. So I'm just gonna write PowerDirector, and boom, as you can see, that'll appear there. And I'm going to, as you can see now, we have the PowerDirector, and next thing you know, we're gonna just go ahead and add a picture. So we're gonna go back to my thing, and we're just gonna add this picture here. And as you can see, I'll show you the preview of the video. As you can see, as the video plays, my the PowerDirector logo will appear. So basically, another thing you can actually do is, right, you can turn certain things down. So I want this clip to be all the way turned down because I accidentally recorded that audio. So you're gonna go ahead and turn that down, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit play, and look, as you can see, as the video plays, the PowerDirector words will come up there, and give it a second, and then next thing you know, the picture will show up here. And with the picture, you can do a few main things. You can, as you can see, you can move the picture all around the screen. You can upscale the picture, lower scale the picture, you know, put it where you want it to be. If I wanted it to be full screen like that, if I wanted it to be lower screen like that, and then you can just straight up move it to a different clip of the video. So if I decide, you know, I don't want that picture there anymore, I want it here, and as you can see, it'll appear at this point in the video instead of that point in the video. And another handy dandy button you have is your back and forward buttons. So say you mess up, right? And say I accidentally moved that picture there when it was supposed to be right there. Just click the back, you accidentally clicked the back button and you didn't mean to. Just click the forward button, it's back to where it was. So that's a handy button you're gonna want to need here. And it's just a nice little touch for you to have. And I'm gonna actually be right back because I'm gonna voice this video. I'm gonna give this video a little voice and you'll see what I'm talking about. So as you can see, I added a little voiceover clip right here, right? So the voiceover will play now when I watch the video. The voiceover will play. You probably can't hear it, but I'll have this clip at the end of the video. See? See, that's the little clip you're gonna want to have, and I'll have that little thing playing at the back. And the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some. I don't want this video to be. I don't actually want this to be too long. So we're just actually gonna cut this. We're gonna split, and we're gonna delete the next part. So it'll cut the video down heavily. So basically, I'm gonna even go being more than a couple seconds long. And another because I was just showing you the intro, and I'll leave the intro there. But I mean, I really don't need it at that point. And really, that's the basics of how you edit with PowerDirector. So basically, once you're done editing your video, and this is really a basic tutorial, you'll learn, things are very easy to learn, and you'll learn even more from just doing as you go along. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna want to hit the little arrow up in the corner up there to finish your video. And you'll notice here you have a couple different options now. So you have save to gallery or SD card, which is what you're gonna want to do most of the time. You have share to Facebook, which is directly uploaded on Facebook, which if you use Facebook at this point, you're a boomer. I'm sorry, dude. And then you have share to YouTube, automatically upload to YouTube. But why would you want to do that? It's really no point in doing that. You just edited the video. You still gotta have a thumbnail. If you already have your thumbnail and stuff ready, then that's pretty handy. You can literally just upload it to YouTube from here and call it a day and bypass saving the gallery or SD card. You have more output options and export project to Cyberlink Cloud. I don't know what either of these two are. I really never really cared, to be honest. The more output options, and what you're gonna want to do here is you'll notice you have 3 options. Now, if you pay, you can pay for this EP, but it's gonna cost you. As you can see, premium goes anywhere from monthly $4.99 a month to yearly, $34.99 a year, and I don't even know what quarterly, so $9.99 I guess every 3 months. So yeah, that's how that works. We don't you can actually, okay, so check out what's the ad and check out the app. Watch this video to unlock this feature and use it in your video project for a limited time. So so I just realized, and I never knew this before, but you can get 1080p video. All you have to do is watch an ad, but we don't really care about that. You also have SD video, and you can use this if you want to. This is it'll save you some space, but it's really not worth it in my opinion. HD is the way to go. I mean, unless you really have to. So you have stuff like save location, where you can choose to save it to your internal storage or your external storage. External being your micro SD card, or if your phone's really old, a normal SD card. Or, if you have an external device like a USB drive plugged in, you're good. Then you have the frame rate. I'll stick to 30 frames a second. If your phone is higher end, you're definitely going to want to up this to 30 frames to 60 frames a second. And if your phone is super low end, just go ahead and go 24 frames a second. Now there's the bit rate, which is you can get a higher quality, a standard, and a smaller size. I keep mine in a smaller size just because that's what I need. And then you're just going to, when you're done, you're just going to want to hit produce. You will probably get an ad, and yeah, I got an ad for the Moto G stylus. Hit B or X. I'm used to playing on controllers, sorry for the B. But as you'll see, the video will produce with an ad, and I'll be back as soon as the video is produced. And actually, you know what? It's almost done. It's going pretty fast, so I figured I'll take this time to actually real fast tell you that this can take a longer time, and it can also take a short time depending on, like I said, your phone's power, the length of the video. Like if it's a 1 minute or a 30-second video, the video will go super fast on just anybody's device or and you'll be pretty much good. And once you're done, you can have the option to play, open, or okay. I'm just gonna go okay, and I'm done, and I'm gonna go back. And you still have the option, as long as you don't delete the original video files, so the original recorded video you recorded, you still have the option to go back and edit the project and re-edit it anytime you want to. So that's perfectly good. And that's really gonna do it for this video. I'll show you this full edited video at the end of this video. It'll be there so you can watch the full edited clip of the actual edit I made. So stick here around for that. But as for normal me, I'm gonna go ahead and go. If you're new here, definitely subscribe. I will include the link to PowerDirector in the description below. So go check there if you're interested in downloading PowerDirector. And remember, even if something looks intimidating, it really probably isn't that hard. Like once I got around to it, PowerDirector is the easiest editor to use, and you get better quality. It takes just as much effort as InShot, but you get a better product in the end. And there's wrong with something that's the same easiness and better quality. So that's gonna do it for this video, and until next time, have a good one, Slayers. If I can end the video. Hey Slayers, and this is just a little test for the PowerDirector video. I hope you enjoyed, and see you, Slayers.